An abstract class is a class with empty methods and optional concrete methods. The empty method is an abstract method, and the concrete method is an instance method with fully defined details. In this example, we see two diagrams, a square and a rectangle. To calculate the perimeter, we can define one generic abstract method in the superclass, then let the subclass for square and subclass for rectangle provide details on how to calculate the perimeter. The calculations for square are 4 times the side, and rectangle is 2 times length plus 2 times width. It's a difference because the square is the same on each side, but rectangle has a longer length than width. Let's go to Eclipse and create a class and method. The class will be public abstract class shape, and method is public int calculate perimeter. There it is. Hover over the compile time error, and the message states this method requires a body instead of a semicolon. We have a semicolon because the plan is to not add a body. Now, they offer us 2 quick fixes. We can either add a body or change shape.calculatePerimeter to abstract. Add abstract before the return type abstract, and the error goes away. Let's see what happens when removing abstract from the class. Now there are 2 errors, one at the class level and another one at the method level. Hover the method, and we see the abstract method calculate perimeter in type shape can only be defined by an abstract class. If we have 1 or more abstract methods, then we must make the class abstract. That's why we see the following quick fixes. Remove abstract modifier and make type shape abstract. Hover the class, and we see the type shape must be an abstract class to define abstract methods with 1 quick fix. Make type shape abstract. Let's re-add abstract. Finally, the errors go away. Recall, an abstract class is a class with an empty method, which means the method is abstract, just like calculate perimeter. And it is not required to have a defined method, meaning the method has a body. Let's add a defined method, which is an instance method. Public void print shape message. Sys out print perimeter. Skip a line. Next, we are going to create 2 subclasses that will provide details for this calculate perimeter method. Starting with the square class, it extends shape superclass. Instantly, we see an error. The type square must implement the inherited abstract method shape.calculatePerimeter with 2 quick fixes. Add the unimplemented method or make type square abstract. If we are not going to implement the abstract method, then we must make the square class abstract because the superclass contains an abstract method. Select add unimplemented methods, and we see override annotation, which indicates the calculate perimeter method is overridden. Remove the comment, then implement the details. Private int side equals 10. Method details are int perimeter equals 4 times side. Sysout square perimeter. I almost spelled that wrong. Append the perimeter. Okay. Return perimeter. Okay. All right. The rectangle class is similar to the square class, but has different details for the calculate perimeter. Rectangle extends shape. Private int length equals 5. Okay. Private int width equals 10. At override annotation, public int calculate perimeter. I almost spelled it wrong again. Int perimeter equals 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. Okay. Sysout, let's write rectangle perimeter equals perimeter. Okay. Return perimeter. Okay. If necessary, you can also create a constructor in an abstract class. That's it for creating an abstract class and abstract methods in a superclass with subclass implementing the details for calculate perimeter. Now let's test out the code in the shape test class. Write main control space for the shortcut. With abstraction, we cannot create an object of abstract classes. Our abstract class is shape. Let's add shape as an object equals new shape. A compiler error states cannot instantiate the type shape. Comment this line and say abstract classes cannot create an object. There are no objects of an abstract class because abstract classes do not define a complete implementation. However, we will not get an error by declaring a reference of the abstract class. Shape. Shape1 equals new square. Or shape2 equals new rectangle. I spelled that wrong. Gotcha. These two syntaxes are good because the square type and rectangle type are not abstract classes. We can also declare a reference of the child class. Square equals new square. Square dot. And we see calculate perimeter from the square class and print shape message from the shape class. Notice we do not see the calculate perimeter from the shape class. Select both methods, print shape method and square dot calculate perimeter. Rectangle equals new rectangle. Did I spell that right? Okay. Rectangle dot calculate perimeter. It's not required to include the instance method, which provides a default action. Let's run. The console shows print perimeter, square perimeter equals 40, and rectangle perimeter equals 30. Next, we're going to look at interfaces.
Books available in paperback, ebook, and PDF. All Part 1 ebooks and PDF documents are free. Programming books for UFT. Programming books for Java. Here's the Selenium Automation book. And TestNG. Subscribe to get notification of future videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.